Schwalbe, Stage 6 of the 2024 Santos Tour Down Under, getting underway in Unley, and the final big battle in the race for the Ochre jersey, the destination Mount Lofty, a stage of 128 kilometres. The attack started straight away as soon as the flag dropped, and it was the American national champion Quinn Simmons attacking on the last stage. He was the first to attack on the first stage. He maintained that pattern. As they were going towards the first of the FX King of the Mountains climbs, it was Chris Harper picking up the maximum points. As Harper soaked up 10 points on the Category 1 climb, it was Luke Burns across the top in second spot, and that locking in the FX King of the Mountains classification for Burns from the ARA Australian national team. As soon as they were over the top of the climb, the counter-attack came, and it was launched by the EF Education team with Stefan de Bod, who was at 1 minute and 30 seconds down in the general classification. Didn't take too long before he had company. Chris Harper stayed aggressive at the front. Jacopo Moscato from the Liedel Trek team also went across to the breakaway, and Simon Geschke from the Kofita squad, the experienced German, making the contingent as well. So too Frank Bonnemore with the Decathlon AG2R team. Working well together, the leaders at one point building up an advantage of 4 minutes. As they went to the first of the zip track intermediate sprints, it was Maurice Ballestad from the Alpes Interkönig team who collected 3 points and a 3-second time bonus. Gelders was in second spot from the Soudal Quickstep team. It was de Bod in third. Back in the main peloton, it was Steve Williams wearing the ochre jersey, locked on exactly the same time as second place Oscar Onley. It was on a count back that it was Williams who had the jersey as race leader. Across the second of the FX King of the Mountains points, and it was Gelders from the Soudal Quickstep team picking up the points. It was then towards Mount Lofty for the first time, and it was still DSM, the teammates of Oscar Onley, trying to give the winner of the stage to Wollonga Hill a chance to get over the top of Steve Williams and win the race. Through to the second zip track intermediate sprint of the day, and the final one of the race, it was Jacopo Mosca who collected the points. But the blue jersey, as the leader of that classification, Sam Welsford, was back in the peloton. Welsford just needed to finish to lock away that jersey, and Welsford did finish with 3 stage wins in his back pocket. Second, third of the FX King of the Mountains climbs, and it was the same result as we saw Gelders across the top in first. Then through with a lap to go at Mount Lofty, there was a fall in the peloton. Fortunately, none of the big favourites were impeded by that crash. Heading towards the last 20 kilometres, the breakaway was eventually caught. It was Antonio Magado from UAE who offered the resistance the longest, as it was then his teammate Del Toro, starting the day 5 seconds down in the general classification, who launched his bid for victory. Pithy was the next to go for Group Arma FDJ, but as they'd lined up for the sprint in the ochre jersey, putting an exclamation mark on the biggest result of his career, it was Steve Williams winning the stage and going out the winner of the Santos Tour Down Under. Steve Williams, the winner of the Tour Down Under. How does that sound?
Brilliant, yeah. Oh, what a stage. It's over the moon, honestly. The support the team have given me the last few days, incredible. I can't thank them enough. Staff, soigneurs, mechanics, the boys, the riders, everyone, Phoebe on the media, just yeah, really proud to come down here, start the season like this on the front foot, and head back now to Europe and continue on.
What about the hugs from guys from other teams? James Knox, Archie Ryan, they're amongst the first to hug you.
Yeah, I mean, Knoxie has been one of my best mates for so many years now, and you know, I was on the run in there, I was a bit like on the limit, and he was like, come on mate, and just yeah, get support from these boys who, you know, I train with day in, day out, and it's so nice.
Was there ever a moment of concern when Del Toro was attacking, Narvaez was still in with a chance to win the race?
I mean, that finish is perfect for me. It's so punchy. It's just, I've got a knack of being able to hold, and luckily I was able to get on the wheel, back on the wheel, read the situation, and yeah, capitalised, opened up with like 250 to go, and everyone's legs was dead by then, so if I got the jump, then I'd be in with a good chance.
What was your first emotion when you crossed the line?
Oh, just everything goes through your mind. Everything, just, yeah. I mean, just, you know how hard this sport is, and you know, to win races, they don't come around very often, and yeah, to do it here in Australia, first World Tour race of the season, is fantastic.
Your team director, Daryl Olympia, has won the race twice in the past. You've now won it once. Who's going to celebrate bigger, you or Daryl?
Oh, I can't wait to see them guys, and yeah, celebrate with them, and yeah, just thank them, and yeah, super grateful.
Well, they've been calling you Stevie Wonder all week. Today you were Stevie Wonder. Congratulations.
Thanks, mate. Thank you.
Stevie Williams taking out the biggest victory of his career. It's Jonathan Narvaez in second position in the general classification. Isaac Del Toro, third place overall. The winner of the Zwift white jersey is the best young rider. It was Luke Burns, the FX King of the Mountains, and it was Sam Welsford who took out the Zip Track points classification. For Stevie Williams, a perfect start for the season.